Got another real estate book today, Real Estate Wealth Hacking, How to 10 Times Your Network in Just 18 Months by Philip Michael. This was a good one, focused on commercial properties. I think that's a really, really good opportunity and a great thing to learn about in the real estate investing space. Link below, like always. Let's get to it. So he really stressed, focus on income properties, commercial properties, because you can control what they're worth through this beautiful, magical thing called forced appreciation. Okay, because commercial properties are where the money's at, because you can increase the rents and decrease the expenses at the same time. This increases your NOI, your net operating income, and thus increases the worth of the property, because that's how the property's worth is generated. So look, if you have $1 million building, the commercial property is worth $1 million. Say you're generating $100,000 in NOI, right? So you're at a 10% cap rate. So if that building in that area, 10% is a good cap rate. What happens when you increase the rents just a little bit and decrease the expenses just a little bit? And over 20 units, that's a huge increase in price. So say now instead of $100,000 in NOI, you're making $120,000 in NOI. Now at that same 10% cap rate, your building is worth $1.2 million. So you just made $200,000 just by increasing the rent a little bit and decreasing the expenses a little bit. Very, very powerful. Very great tool to build wealth. His advice was to house hack your first house. I'm a very big proponent of that. I haven't done it. I didn't do it in a duplex or triplex, but I have a single family home that I'm house hacking in. Great idea. So, and then what do you do with that? You refinance it after a year, 6 months to a year, into a bigger commercial property, and simply just repeat and repeat and repeat that. And you can also pool together your friends' money and form a TIC legal structure. So that's tenants in common. And you can do this same thing where you house hack and you put 3.5% down if you can get an FHA loan and live in this commercial property, rent it out to the others, probably make a profit, refinance it after a year, and snowball effect into larger commercial properties. He stressed the 5 most important calculations, to him at least, were, you got to know the cap rate and the NOI. Those are huge. Then you also have to know the operating expenses and the debt service coverage ratio. Then to measure how much money you're making, some form of ROI, whether it's IRR, internal rate of return, simple cash on cash ROI, or ROE, return on equity. He says, so at least have some idea of how much money, how much return on your investment you're getting. And also just a fun tip, there's such a thing called a 721 tax exchange. It's just like a 1031 tax exchange, but you can put it into investments. So in a 1031 tax exchange, when you buy a income property, when you buy an investment property, when you sell it, you can put it in this, you can put the proceeds in a 1031 tax deferred account, which all that means is, within a period, I think it's like 30 to 45 days, you have to find your next apartment building or investment property of equal or more value. And you can put that money in that property completely tax-free. So you can just keep on doing this, completely legal. And so it just delays your taxes all the way till the end, and you can get away with hundreds, thousands of dollars in taxes, saving you a bunch of money. So with the 721 tax exchange, you can do the same thing, except you don't have to put it into real estate. You didn't understand that. You can put it into investments too. So if you want to sell your building and then the market crashes the day after, or maybe that's better to buy a commercial property then anyway. But for whatever reason you don't want to buy more real estate, you can put it into regular investment accounts, which is very interesting as well. So that's it for real estate wealth hacking. I hope you paid attention, because you can 10x your net worth in just 18 months using Philip Michael's strategies. You guys, keep learning, keep growing, keep watching these videos, expanding your mind. It's incredibly, incredibly valuable. 150 books a year. Yes, sir. Remember to like. Remember to subscribe.
Hey guys, so lifelong learning and reading books is just one part of Sticky Habits University and Discipline 101. Imagine kicking all your bad habits to the curb, and imagine how successful you'd feel after implementing 10 new healthy habits. After enrolling in Discipline 101, my new course, that's how you'll feel every single day. Because it's simple. It all boils down to constantly reinventing yourself through self-discipline and healthy habits, because that maximizes your freedom and it maximizes your fulfillment. Living like this changed my life. Go check it out.